And what would be your vision for fostering kids? Where would you like to see it go with its resources and impetus in the next few years?
We haven't got 3 or 4 hours, but we've been involved in various things, including relieving at some of the family homes and that. I'd like to see a wee bit more done to help those kids. My feeling is that at times they just put there until they're out of the system. With some of these kids, they're so angry and troubled that the next step is from the home to prison life. I think that sometimes I know it's very difficult to change a 15-year-old's behaviour, but I'm sure it can be done, and we've seen it happen. I'd just like to think that we can focus more on whether, it's the cost, I suppose, is inhibitive, but some of these kids need more one-on-one time with people that can show them that there's a different way to doing things, that you can take control of your life. They just get in the situation where they feel that the world's against them, and so they become angry, and that doesn't go away and carries on through life. Yeah, I'd like to see a wee bit more done there, particularly, and in many respects, putting 6 or 7 troubled kids together in a home environment like that it's very difficult to change the behaviour of all of them, and then to change the behaviour of 1 or 2 is even more difficult because they tend to group together. I'd like to see those sort of children, specific potential parents are targeted financially to take on 1 or 2 of these and give them perhaps a different environment, get them out of the 6 or 7 troubled teenagers together. It has its issues that are quite difficult to deal with. Kids tend to group together and support one another, and if one misbehaves, they all tend to back that person up. Whereas if you put 2 kids together with one family, it was made worthwhile for them to take them in. Some comments on how rewarding it's been being a foster parent. Doing it now for 10 years, and I've had 2 lovely girls long term. One in particular that we brought into our home is a 13-year-old, now 22 years of age, and has gone flatting. And last Friday I had the wonderful pleasure of seeing her being capped and getting her university degree. And I think back when this lovely young thing came to our house, she wouldn't say boo, and to now realise what a wonderful young woman she's turned into, it just makes you feel warm. And I think if there's a message there, is that look, all these kids that go into care have potential. It's just about creating the environment, the love, family situation to allow that to come